Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on this historic day as we formally swear in the new chief of the Pittsburgh Bureau of EMS. For all those who are able to do so, I will ask that you rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would now like to invite up to say a few words Medical Director Dr. Ron Roth.
Thank you. And thank you, Mayor Gainey and Public Safety Director Schmidt, for allowing me to speak at this momentous occasion. I started doing ride-alongs with Pittsburgh EMS back in 1978. This provided me with the opportunity to interact with every single chief of the Bureau of EMS, starting with Glenn Cannon. Amera will be our 8th chief of the Bureau, and just of interest, Mayor Gainey is the 8th mayor to oversee the Bureau. So must be some magic there. Over the years, the previous chiefs have been able to keep the Bureau moving forward despite some very difficult times and some challenges. Today, Pittsburgh EMS is one of the most premier EMS services in the country, and it's recognized for its excellence in patient care, research, medically directed rescue, river rescue. I could go on and on and on. Now it's Chief Gilchrist's turn to take the helm and lead the Bureau of EMS. You might have noticed that Amera is a little different than all the other chiefs. I'll let other people expound on that, but all the previous chiefs became involved with Pittsburgh EMS right after Freedom House. So at that time, Amera wasn't even born. So she has a fresh perspective, both looking forward and looking backwards. Amera came up through the ranks of a male-dominated profession, demonstrating that she could overcome challenges, open new doors, and break some ceilings. She's tough, she's resilient, she's fair, and most importantly, doing what's best for the patient has always been her moral compass. I can't think of any better traits for a chief that's going to lead us through the hard times that we're having through this challenging healthcare system times. Over the years, there's been a surge of interest in Freedom House, both locally, nationally, and internationally. As Amera becomes the new chief, can you think of a better way of starting the next chapter of Pittsburgh EMS? Finally, if former Deputy Chief John Moon is any indication, I believe that there are a lot of former Freedom House people smiling today. Thank you.
I'm glad I ain't got to follow that.
It's now my honor to bring up former EMS Chief Ronald Romano.
A few minutes ago, I was sitting out there with you, and I was asked to come up here and say a few words. So I was over there in the old Chief's corner, and it's good to see everybody here, other than, of course, Glenn Cannon, who passed a few years ago. So we're all here for you today as you continue the legacy, as you say, Freedom House and Pittsburgh EMS. But so I don't really have anything prepared, so I have to speak from the heart. And she's going to do a wonderful job. As I know, we worked closely together the last almost 5 years as my deputy. We made some good decisions and we made some hard decisions, getting through different problems, getting through budgets together, getting through the pandemic together. As I said just a few weeks ago when I thought it was my last time up here standing and speaking, that she was my right hand and my left hand. So she's prepared, she's ready, she shared, there'll be no surprises for her. We shared everything day to day. We tried to meet every morning or have a chat on the phone if it wasn't possible. So I don't think there'll be any surprises for her. She's going to spin her new way, her new generation, and that's understandable. And I was here to pass the torch, but Lisa said I can't light the torch. It's a fire violation. Is that right? All right. But I want to say congratulations to her, and I wish her all the best luck.
Amen.
I'd now like to welcome up to the podium Public Safety Director Lee Schmidt.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. A few weeks ago in the Portico, I had the honor to say a few words about Deputy Chief Gilchrist when we announced her as nominee for chief. That meant today I had to find even more nice things to say about her. Luckily, the things we can all say about Chief Gilchrist are plentiful. Over the past few weeks, I've got to know Chief Gilchrist even better. I see how she cares for EMS, her coworkers, the Bureau, and the EMS in the region. How she works with other bureaus and departments, how she cares for the city and the people we all serve, and how she cares for her family, Bill, Saana, Maali, and Amir. Her passion and desire to learn and grow shines through every day, both in her words and her actions. Her drive to lift others up, to learn and grow with her, is also demonstrated in her vision and strategies for the future of the Bureau. To truly thrive as a leader, one must foster a culture of leadership that encourages the growth and development of outstanding leaders at every level of the organization. It's not enough to simply manage a team of employees. The goal is to inspire and motivate a new generation of leaders who are driven to make a positive impact on the world. If you're going to be a leader, you're not going to please everybody. You have to hold people accountable, even if at times you have to make and have very uncomfortable conversations and be a little uncomfortable and make others uncomfortable. We all know in her nomination speech she talked about making changes to the Bureau. I even had the opportunity to have Chief Gilchrist present her vision in a PowerPoint, albeit as Maali pointed out, it was a bit old school in the styling and animation. It was a well thought out and very solid plan for the future of Pittsburgh EMS. Change can be hard. Change can make people uncomfortable. A good leader will guide the team through the changes. Chief Gilchrist is that leader. Like Chief Romano and the chiefs in the Chief's Corner, John Moon and others from Freedom House, and the numerous others that helped mentor Chief Gilchrist to where she is today, Chief Gilchrist is the leader to guide Pittsburgh EMS into the future.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Chief. We all look forward to our future with you.
It's now my honor and my privilege to bring up the mayor of the great city of Pittsburgh, the Honorable Ed Gainey.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on, we can do better than that. We come to celebrate. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. There we go. There we go. Yeah, get some clapping going on. Come on, clap. Right. Today it's an honor for me to stand here because I think that sometimes when you see hard work and dedication, we look back instead of looking at it. And today what you're going to see is someone that has committed themselves to the word called excellence. No matter her journey, she never gave up. And I always tell people, if you can persevere and you can endure, your time will come. And what makes this so wonderful is that it's almost like a 360. Someone that brought back Freedom House, something that was started in the Hill District, taken over by the city. Then a program created for Freedom House in the city. To have someone that has so much love now take the helm of being chief of EMS for the city of Pittsburgh. To me, that's called 360. To me, that's what it's about. To have someone that has the respect of everyone in EMS. I've never heard no one say nothing negative. That's respect. And to see how she just carries out her day-to-day, her approach, her demeanor, to making sure that EMS has everything. To see those that have retired from EMS to come back to honor her today, I think it speaks volumes of the character that Chief Gilchrist carries. And today it is my honor to be the person that does the oath for you to be the next chief of EMS. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chief Gilchrist. Takes a community to nourish and guide us. I'm asking for her family to come up with her. Mama here?
Yeah, my mom and dad too.
Can mom and dad come up, please? Chief Gilchrist, repeat after me. I'm gonna say I, you're gonna state your name. We always have issues with this part right here, but we're gonna do it.
I state your name.
Oof.
I've always wanted to do that, sorry.
Nah.
All right.
Ready?
Yes. I, Amera Gilchrist,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the laws and ordinance
the laws and ordinance
of the City of
of
Pittsburgh,
the City of Pittsburgh,
and obey all orders
and obey all orders
issued by my superiors,
issued by my superiors,
and all the rules
and all the rules
and regulations
and regulations
pertaining to
pertaining to
and governing
and governing
the Bureau of Emergency Medical Service Department
the Bureau of Emergency Medical Services Department
of Public Safety.
of Public Safety.
That as chief.
That is.
We're going to get this
Chief.
loud. Ready? Ready? Yeah, let's get this loud. That is chief.
That is Chief.
Yeah. I will well and faithfully discharge
I will well and faithfully discharge
and perform
all
the duties of my office
all the duties of my office
according to the best of my knowledge
according to the best of my knowledge
and ability. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the new chief of EMS for the city of Pittsburgh, Chief Gilchrist. Tell them to sit on the side, sit on the side, sit on the side. Y'all can sit on the side because you're going to come right back up, so I mean, it's all yours.
Thank you. You know, some people say it takes them weeks to make speeches, and I don't know, I just don't roll like that. So I just threw this together really quick. This is an overwhelming just day, and I'm just overwhelmed with all the people that are here today to celebrate this monumentous occasion. I'm the first chief in the history of Pittsburgh EMS to wear a skirt.
Amen.
Every Oscar speech is either started or ended with naming a slew of people who played an integral role in the success of a career. So here goes. First, I want to thank God.
Amen.
Because without God, I would not be here today.
Amen.
I want to express my sincerest gratitude to the Honorable Mayor Gainey, Public Safety Director Lee Schmidt, Dr. Roth, the entire EMS Bureau, from the boots on the ground, because they are the foundation of our Bureau. I want to thank the office staff. You guys keep the train running. You really do. Linda Gale, Andrew, Chuck, all of you guys. And I want to thank all of the managerial and administrative staff that lead the Bureau. We are a team. I also want to give thanks to the previous administration who twice promoted me to elevated positions in management. Thank you to all my family for your love and support, and for the sacrifices that you make daily for me to carry on. Thank you to all my friends, past partners, Wyman, wheelchair going to the Presley Street high-rise, colleagues, and numerous people who reached out and sent me well wishes, congratulations, and just blessings on this new position. Thank you to the institutions who also congratulated me in text, phone calls, cards. I could go on and on. My daughter's schools, Oakland Catholic and Holy Cross, also sent me very wonderful, wonderful congratulations. They did not take anything off the tuition, but I really appreciate them reaching out and saying thank you. Also, I'm gonna call out Point Park because I'm still attending there. President reached out and said, you know, congratulations, again, no tuition discount, but I digress. I know I've forgotten to mention many people, but all I can say is thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ooh, wait, I forgot somebody. Wait. The citizens that chased me down on Walnut Street asking if I'm going to give them a parking ticket because they always mistake me for parking authority. I never thought I'd be in this position to lead an entire bureau, to be considered a city leader. But here I am, flaws and all.
Come on.
I began with the city 24 years ago, and along that path, I came across many stumbling blocks, life-altering experiences, ups, downs, highs, and lows. But one thing that I have always realized working for the city is that I am a servant of the public. I have always taken that role seriously. From my start here as an EMT to now chief of this bureau, I cannot discount how I got here. opportunity, timing, perseverance, hard. Did I say that enough? Hard work. Hard work. And the right people who were placed in my path that helped me pave this way to this very moment. First, to my firstborn son. If it weren't for almost losing you on the Port Authority bus, sorry, it's PRT now, my fault. I would have never considered a career in EMS. Where's my hanky? See, I told you I'm a lady. I'm a lady. Meeting John Moon, an original Freedom House member who mentored me from day one until now.
Yeah.
My field partners who I worked with, laughed with, cried with, and shared some of the most wonderful and memorable times of my life with, and that they have resulted in lifelong friendships. Megan, Terrain, Carrie, Kathy, I mean, all of you guys. I can't, I'm just overwhelmed. Robin, Josie, all of you guys, I just thank you. Now, Miss Kim. Miss Kim, hey. From your lips to God's ears. I hope you heard that, from your lips to God's ears. You always said there was something special about me. You will lead this bureau, is what you said. You always had a sixth sense. I got married, I had 2 more children, my pride and joy, better known as Ma'ali and Sanaa. And with the unwavering support of my husband, I decided to get into management. Can the previous EMS chiefs please stand?
Wow.
All of y'all back there in the retired corners.
Wow.
The last 4, I know your knees and your back might hurt, but you have to stay standing. That's called EMS. When I decided to go into management, Chief Boshin, on May 22nd, 2013, almost 10 years to today, you promoted me to district chief. And even then, there were people who thought their years of service should have overruled what you saw in me. But you stood firm in your decision. Thank you. Chief Farrow, where are you? I'm blinded by the light. My future's so bright I don't have my shades. Chief Farrow, I will never forget you telling me that I completely changed your idea of what women in leadership could accomplish, and proudly promoted me to assistant chief. In that role, life was really tough. It was really tough on my family, but I knew the time and energy and commitment needed to fulfill the duties of that role, and I believe I met the challenge. Chief McCaughan, you always said your biggest regret was that you were not the one to be able to promote me. I didn't get into management until after your retirement from the Bureau. However, you have continued to remain a chief to me, and you guide me on advice. You send me inspirational quotes and articles, and I really do thank you. Last but certainly not least, I'm gonna have to go there. You do know that. You ready?
Good. It's your day.
Just hold your heart. Hold your heart. As of 2 days ago, the wall has been taken down. It's okay. So this was this ongoing joke. There's this, and I am going to pay homage to all the chiefs that served as chiefs in this bureau. You can be seated. I'm sorry. I'll finish. I know your back's hurting. With a nice plaque that's engraved with all the chiefs and their dates that they started and their dates they retired. I will say this, I don't like looking at my name every day because my accomplishments, I don't ever want to get so far removed that I don't keep on working and trying. And I didn't want to see, this is personal to me, my name on a wall and there was an end date. I don't want there to be an end date. So that wall, there were all of the 7 previous chiefs, their dates of hire and their dates of retire. And I am, that's going to be my indigo accent wall with a huge Freedom House sticker that I got made and a huge Pittsburgh EMS sticker that I got made. And they are going to sit side by side on that wall. I thank you all, chiefs. And now for the giants. The people who poured their souls into making Pittsburgh EMS a beacon of the medical community. To those who did not get the opportunity that I have. To those whose disappointment did not allow them to throw in the towel and simply go away. Any original Freedom House members in attendance, can you please approach the podium if you can?
Wow.
Mr. Moon and Mr. Phil Halloran, I cannot begin to understand the trials and tribulations you had to experience to see this day happen. But I thank you. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up on your dreams, because your dreams became my reality. Yeah. Today I received a letter from Council Member Mitch Brown. He was another original Freedom House member who unfortunately couldn't be here today, but he sent me this letter. And I felt it fitting to read it so we can all cry. Chief Gilchrist, I want to congratulate you on your promotion to become the permanent EMS chief. This is a major and historical accomplishment. Starting as a paramedic, working and earning your way up through the ranks, breaking through gender and racial barriers time and time again, simply makes you the right person to lead the EMS Bureau and carry on the legacy of Freedom House. To have the first African-American female as chief of EMS in Pittsburgh, 50+ years after Freedom House Ambulance Service was established, overwhelms me with a tremendous amount of joy and pride, to say the least. I wish you nothing but continued success as chief of the Bureau of EMS, and again, congratulations on achieving such a significant milestone. Sincerely, Mitchell Brown. Nope, not yet, not yet, not yet. You can't go sit down, not yet. Okay. I proudly wear the Freedom House pen. It's off-colored white pen. It was the first one that was found, and I subsequently had more made, but I wear this one, the original, on my dress uniform because it's very special to me. I would like to present you with a very small but gracious way of extending my appreciation to you.
Thank you.
Now you have a pen, and here's one for Mr. Howland. Would you like to make a brief statement?
Yes. I got this text from Chief Gilchrist.
Come on.
Telling me not to make a speech because this was a timed event. That's somewhat difficult for me to do because I've known her for 20+ years. I've known her to be a highly motivated person, a determined individual. Her resiliency and perseverance is second to none. I know each and every member of Freedom House Ambulance Service, those that are still living and those that are not, are smiling on this day because the desires of their heart has been fulfilled. Despite the fact that we were weathering setbacks and disappointments and broken promises, to stand here today and let you know that none of that was in vain because you made it possible. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Gainey, in honor of also being someone who made history in the city of Pittsburgh, I would also like to present you with an honorary Freedom House pen. So we will always remember the greats. In closing, will my children stand?
Yes. Yes.
I love you. I would die for you. Amir, you're messing up my makeup. I hope today Mommy made you proud.
That's what's up.
I hope today gives you a visual representation of what I have always preached to you. You can do anything. You can do anything.
Yes.
Look good. It's the big five, Mom. You're adore you.
Yep, okay. You have all helped me. You've pushed me to be the best I can be. I know I missed out on a lot, and I know you may not understand this, but I did it for you. Thank you.
Yes. We're going to have her husband pin her badge on.
Oh.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for everyone who came to join us today for this historic occasion. I'd like to ask that the family please stay for pictures with the mayor and the chiefs. So thank you, everyone.
Any friends, so give